Alright, yeah, man, we back, yo. Took a little break. So Sykes, yo, after the pandemic, how did that affect your craft in making music?
Alright, well, the pandemic didn't really. It just slowed me up a little bit because like I didn't really feel like it. Like, to be real with you, I took the pandemic and said I'm gonna take a break. Like, I'm gonna just take a break from everything. I ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. It was kind of draining a little bit. Like, I didn't even see my family like that. But nigga wasn't trying to get sick. To be real with you, like, I don't like being sick. I don't like dying. I don't like none of that. So music was the last thing on my mind. And I guess it just slowly came back to me. You do something for so long, like you just like, damn, like you feel like you might be losing it. So like I had to make sure I was still in shape with it.
Word. So now that like you're back to making music, what is your favorite platform to put music on, or do you have a favorite platform to put music on?
My favorite platform, I would have to go with Bandcamp. I like the other platforms, respect to all of them, but like I like what right now I like what Bandcamp is doing with, like, they have Bandcamp Fridays where the artists get the majority of the profit share. So like that's, and plus I like the fact that Bandcamp has like a small little niche market of all the underground artists and all of the beat makers and the little small scene. So, but as far as streaming platforms, I mean, I'm gonna love Spotify because that's the first one that I ever was even put on, and that's the one like where I got on the playlist, and yeah, so respect to them.
So what is your like? Cause I haven't looked exactly which one it was, but no, not even that. What is your favorite song that's like? If I want to say most popular or your favorite song, but what's the most popular song that you think that you have?
My most popular song is "Love Is Colorblind" for sure.
And what from what project?
Everything Means Something. Or Everything Means Nothing. I don't remember exactly what it's called. And I made that project under the influence of a lot of marijuana. So I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was high as hell making that project.
So and I remember you mentioned before. What was the song that was most popular on TikTok that you have?
Yeah, the same song.
It was the same song.
Yeah, Love Is Colorblind. Like, and it's funny because it went viral, like, as far as like Asian countries, like they just like the part where it's like a break in it. I forget the exact lyrics. Slowly skipping ropes with Ali punchline self corrosive, and then they took it and they made like it was a Shaolin monk temple, like it was one black monk in there. So, and he took it, he did like a kata to it.
So how did it feel when you seen other people on TikTok use your music? Was that random? Like, did one day you just see it? How did you even find out that people was even using it? It was in other countries that.
It was crazy because I was just on YouTube. Like, I was on YouTube trying to check the numbers on YouTube. I'm sitting there like, yo, what's up with these numbers? Oh, a little money in the account. What's going on? Like, then I see a comment. Some girl, she was like, oh, yeah, this the song that got me. This is the one from TikTok, and I ain't never made no TikTok. I'm old as hell. Like, I ain't no little ass kid like making no damn TikTok. But anyways, so I downloaded TikTok. You know how rappers be like, yeah, I ain't downloaded. I checked my man's phone. I downloaded TikTok. I searched my music on there. I'm like, oh. Then I seen they did Love Is Colorblind. I looked at all of them. Then I ain't gonna hold you. I looked at the numbers first. I'm like, oh. Then I looked at my other songs. They like for some reason they just like the songs with like Kung Fu in the title. Like Wing Chun got a lot of TikTok videos on it. Like that's another song. I got Shaolin. Like one called Butterfly. Like they just like. I ain't even about to say what I think my theory is because I don't want these other artists from anywhere near me to get hip on game. Like, nah, TikTok, that's my lane. Like, and you would have never known. So that's how I found that.
So after seeing that, could that possibly influence how you create music now?
Absolutely. Like, listen, bro. I've been doing this stuff for so long, trying to make any grounds to it. Like, and I done seen like backstabbings, betrayals. TikTok is fun. It's lighthearted. Like it reminded me of like, yo, when you first started this, it was fun. Like it was just fun. Like, so the thing about TikTok, what I realized like was it's not so much the music is going to change or the messaging, nah, because I'm always going to be me. It's more along the lines of it helped me with something that was always one of my biggest weaknesses, like, and that's like just titling songs. Like sometimes I'll just be throwing on the title. Like everybody that like produces and makes a lot of music knows that like you get to a certain point where you just start typing in like ASDF 415 like exclamation point, and that's the title of your project name. Like so like just like seeing stuff like that is like it made me focus more on like doing things with a sense of purpose, like naming things.
So, do you still consider yourself an underground artist?
I never consider myself underground. I don't even really consider myself an artist like that. Like I look at myself like I'm a writer. I'm here. I'm current. I'm with the times. Like I write. Art is. I mean, I'm a creator, I guess, but like I don't look at it like art. Like, cause what I do ain't pretty. It's ugly. Like, it's like I take the bleak parts of the world and I show them to people that's glancing over it. The people that's like stepped on, the people that's walked over, that's looked past, overlooked all of them. That's me. Like, and those are the people that like the crumbs of the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I come from the grimy part. So like this ain't art. This ugly. This is a written essay on like what happens when you ignore people too long. Like, and they get angry. Like, and the pressure bubbles up.
So what would make you different from other artists who have similar content? Not content, but context in their music.
I'm better than them. Like, I'm way better. Like, it's not even close. Like, the amount of the attention to detail that I put into this stuff is crazy. Like, the amount of respect that I have for the elder guys that put us on. Like you gotta understand, like, I've been doing this for so long and so dedicated. Like, I don't sleep. Like, when you look at people like Walt Disney, when you look at people like Vince McMahon, when you look at people like Kobe Bryant, when you look at people like Michael Jordan, when you look at people like Muhammad Ali, like, these are the people that I study and I incorporate. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, like, Warren Buffett, like, it doesn't matter what area, Stephen King, James Patterson, like, Machines, V.C. Andrews, Rumiko Takahashi, like, all of these people, I could just keep naming names, like, because, like, I'm obsessed with greatness, so I don't like to go out half-assed. Like, I put thought into everything. Like, so when I say I'm better, it ain't really no insult to them. It's just that y'all don't take it as serious as I do. Like,
so in saying that, what project could you use as an example to showcase that?
well, everything is in context. So, like, all right, we got projects across the board. Like, if you look at when I put out Politically Incorrect in 2009, I believe it was, the landscape around that point was basically like crunk music and stuff like that. You know how Kanye West is and stuff like that, but this is just a kid like in a basement, just fresh out of high school, to put together that project is crazy. Like, when you look at like the auto-tune crooning era, what was I doing? I was doing different things. I was rhyming over those same type of beats that they was talking about and incorporating that boom bap and still incorporating that soul sample stuff. So that's like Lucy's too. Pink Flowers. I took something like a bipolar disorder that I got during that time period, and I took that and I made a project that's basically the breakdown of that. And in a period where mental health is like, it was like a hot button topic. So like, if you really look at it, like, you could take all of my projects that I put out, like, and you just measure them. Just check the year. Check what was going on during that year, and you'll see. But if you really want to see something, then just go for my next project that I'm about to drop. Because I'm always looking to advance things and to change the game, to get into there, to put that electricity back into the game. Like, that's what I do.
So what is your favorite song that you made that you like to perform?
That's a good question.
Or if you haven't yet, what would be one that you would want to perform? Yeah, so what would be like your favorite to perform so far, and what would be one that you haven't but would want to perform?
That's a hard question, because it's like different stuff for different folks. Like, I did a song called Post Traumatic Stress Disorder in a room full of all these old white Jewish people about like everything that goes on in the hood and racism. Like, and I was in the woods. It was just like basically like me. And then I got like these bitches, which is like some ratchet shit for like, you know what I mean? Which was fire though. Like, and people love that song. Then I got like Too Much Lucy's, which was like, a lot of people don't catch the concept of Too Much Lucy's, but that's usually how I open the shows. Like, and now it's like a song about like every moment during the day where I used to smoke a cigarette, like because of all the things that was happening, going on in my brain at that point. But I got this song called Grandma right now. I just performed for the first time. Like, that'd probably be the one. Yeah. It's a more melody based. I think people like the beat. They like the message. And people like grandma. Like, I mean, some people got evil grandmas. I don't know.
Okay, so what was your most memorable performance that you had so far?
I don't usually be remembering my performances like that because it's like it's a zone that I get into. But it was one where like I remember it was years ago. I can't remember exactly when it was. I know I was performing at Ironworks, Orange, like, and I just remember like it was mad people in the building. It was packed. And I was like, even though that was like my home building, I was like the only person that was on the other side because they was like guest performers coming in, so they brought their show. So then they telling me, I brought two of my former friends on stage, and they started laughing at them because they was some geeks or whatever. And then as they heckling them, I'm telling them like, oh yeah, I really about to heckle them. All right, cool. Like, so I told them, and it was some boys in there with some things on them, like, you feel me? And I told them, I'm like, well, that's why all y'all girls is turning up to all my songs. And they was filming, so then the cameras dropped. And the energy just changed. Like, it went crazy. Like, I done ended up falling through the stage because we was performing on some type of metal, wooden planks and all that stuff. So even getting off stage, trying to get through that crowd, like, because I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I know what I said. I know what I did. I know how I was performing. I know how I was looking at them. Like, I was going greasy, like, because it's like, y'all not about to talk about my friends like that. Especially not when I'm letting y'all come here. But it was fun, like, because it was just like, yeah, because it was you only could respect it because the music was good. Like, so that was probably the one. It was dope.
So how do you feel about the New Jersey rap scene?
Is there one? I mean, at the end of the day, like, a lot of the Jersey artists done moved. But like, I don't personally like. I think there's a lot of talented artists in New Jersey. I'm not gonna say no names because they wouldn't say mine. And I'm still at that point in my career where like I get to be petty like that. So.
But don't you think that's the problem that they said that New Jersey has?
Yeah, but I just did a festival where I had 84 musicians and I brought in a lot of rappers from New Jersey. Like, so they can't accuse me like that. Like, it don't work. It don't work the same. And I got people paid over the years. I've put people in my shows. I've housed people. I've done studio sessions for so many people. Like, it's just insane. Like they can't play me like that. Those who know, y'all know I love y'all, but like we not about to do that right now.
So, what would you think would help New Jersey as a whole, like creative wise, to just unify?
I don't think it's possible because I think it's inbred into the fabric of New Jersey, like, to be a little bit standoffish. You're gonna have small pockets and scenes of people that work together, but for the whole New Jersey, like, nah. It happened back in the day, like with Flavor Unit and Redman and Queen Latifah. And that was when New Jersey identifies itself and has a sound, a specific sound, then we can, I think that's how we do it. Like, when Fetty Wap was popping, it was what? Fetty, and then who else at that time? I don't remember. Like, you got, what, Surf, you got Arsenal. Like, these is battle rappers, like, and not to discredit them because New Jersey got, I think that's a better scene for New Jersey than the rap scene is the battle rap scene.
But I think that Jersey has some of the most unique, unsigned potential, creative wise too, not even just rap.
For sure,
You know what I'm saying?
because we got that chip on our shoulder. Like that's why I think.
So that adds to the allure of artists from New Jersey.
Yeah.
So that really, so in a weird way, that would make an artist dope from New Jersey. Is because of how New Jersey is.
Listen, I think New Jersey has the best rappers on the planet. But if it's only me saying it, and then like what we gonna do? And then at the same time you got half of those artists trying to rob me. Like, you feel me? Like what I'm gonna do? Like, I think they're the best. I just don't think that they have the right mentality as far as, and then a lot of times like you get people that's so talented and they working with that chip on their shoulder, but then you get people that's talented and they just lazy. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to work on the craft and that's it. Like, just sit there. So, I mean, listen, I'm not discrediting anybody from Jersey because, like, I'm Jersey to the core. Like, 973, I've been everywhere. Like, Essex County, Union County, whatever. Like, but at the same time, I can't sit here and be fake about it and pretend like Jersey artists don't be doing Jersey artists grimy. And I've seen it so many times. Like, I love Jersey, though.
All right, so last question is, what would you say to what would you say to your fans?
Stop acting like I don't release music. Stop playing with me and buy my music. When I give it to y'all for free, y'all don't say nothing. But then when I put a price tag on it, y'all act like all of these hours that I've been slaving away, not eating, sweating, because it be hot as hell in here. It be cold in the winter. Got to record with a blanket on. You feel me? Listen, if y'all want me to keep doing music, y'all got to give me an incentive too, because it's the thing is, I'm an artist, right? So I need my fans to be active. Because I love y'all. Like, that's why every time I perform, I look like Michael Jordan in Game 7 at the end of it. Like, I just want y'all to know that I always love y'all. I keep y'all in my thoughts all the time. Like, I don't hate y'all, even though I say I hate y'all, like, all the time. Like, because I hate y'all niggas. Y'all niggas get on my nerves. But, don't be hassling me in my DMs either. And don't ever, listen, fans, don't be doing all that weird shit. Like, don't be outside, see me getting off a bus or something, and then run up to me like, bro, you know where I'm from. Like, it don't go the way you think it's gonna go, because now we got a bad fan and artist interaction. Now you gonna say that I'm a jerk in real life because I hooked you. Like, no, it don't work like that. Let's just be respectful. Don't be on the DMs, hiding behind your keyboards if you're not a fan, pretending to be a fan, and then try to lure me in and then try to talk crazy to me. Like, it don't work like that. Just because I wear glasses don't mean that, like, I don't have. Anyways, I love y'all fans. Like, I love y'all.
And where can they find you?
Y'all can find me on find me at KingSykez, KingSykez. You can find me on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, wherever you can find me on Bandcamp. You can find me on SoundCloud. You can find me on Deezer. You can find me on mad different platforms. So you search my music, you will find me, KingSykez. That is my Instagram as well. That's my Twitter handle. You can follow me on all platforms, all of this stuff. So yeah, you can find me on YouTube too. And if you can't find enough under KingSykez, then you can search up Bandit Sykes, BANDIT_SYKEZ. Just remember, spell a Sykes right, SYKEZ. It's easy.
Alright, that'd be good.
Easy. Lance.
I guess they hated me. I'm outside with it. Yeah.